I think it's about time we look back at the Rafael Devers trade disaster. That's the title that I'm giving this video. During the middle of last season, Devers was traded to the San Francisco Giants from the Boston Red Sox right after inking a $300 million extension back in 2023. So then it begs the question, why trade him at all? Let's dig into it. Last year, there was a guy on the free agent market by the name of Alex Bregman, longtime third baseman of Dynasty World Series winning Houston Astros. Alex Bregman finished up his time with the Houston Astros as an all-star, all-pro, probably future Hall of Famer. And when a guy like that hits the market, big market teams like the Boston Red Sox have their eyes wide open. So apparently, without telling Devers at all, they signed his replacement to a 3-year, $120 million deal. Rafael Devers had just signed his extension to be the third baseman and hit a lot. Turns out, third baseman job's been filled, pal. Devers didn't like this at all. And if any of you remember, there was a lot of drama with him maybe playing first base. He didn't want to just DH. He wanted to have his old role. Third base on the Boston Red Sox was his, and he didn't want it to change. Boston Red Sox put all of their chips in the Alex Bregman basket, and that is how you get Devers on the San Francisco Giants. So how did he get there? The main piece of the deal is starting pitcher / relief flamethrower Jordan Hicks. Jordan Hicks comes over from the San Francisco Giants with a lifetime ERA of 4.41, not having a good year with the Giants. He actually ended the year with a 6.95 ERA in 67 innings pitched, 58 strikeouts with a whip of 1.6. For anybody that doesn't know baseball stats, that is horrible. The second piece of the trade was left-hander Kyle Harrison. Another guy, 4.39 ERA with a whip of 1.3. Kind of a guy that's up and down from the majors and minor leagues. Definitely not a mainstay starter in the big leagues quite yet. Next man up was outfielder James Tibbs. He was 22 years old at the time of the trade, just kind of finding his footing in the minor leagues. People have high hopes for him, and I'm sure, and definitely one of the prospects that the Red Sox front office was very excited about. Lastly, Jose Bayo, a guy so irrelevant that he doesn't even have a picture on Baseball Reference, and from the looks of it, has only pitched in the Florida Complex League, which for those who don't know, are for brand new players in the MLB to get their start against other super young players. Each team usually has a team in the Florida Complex League. Think of it as the minor leagues for single A. Only pitched to a 3.14 ERA, but of course, too early to tell, only 20 years old. Where are all these people now, you asked? Well, Jordan Hicks is on the White Sox, James Tibbs is on the Dodgers, Kyle Harrison's on the Brewers, and Jose Bayo is a 20-year-old who's pitching in single-A ball. No need to fear, as James Tibbs was traded for right-handed flamethrower Dustin May, coming over from the Dodgers. Their plethora of pitching. They did not need Dustin May, so they took James Tibbs as an outfield prospect and sent Dustin May over to the Red Sox. Except here, in the offseason, ahead of 2026, Dustin May is now a St. Louis Cardinal. Oh, by the way, Alex Bregman, the guy we replaced Rafael Devers with at third base, yeah, he didn't come back to the Red Sox, and he signs a 5-year deal with the Chicago Cubs. Oh. So where have the Red Sox pivoted? Well, to fill the hole in the lineup, they signed Willson Contreras, longtime catcher for the Cubs and St. Louis Cardinals. I believe this will be his first time out of the NL Central. Willson Contreras vows that he will only catch a little bit. He's mostly just going to be a first baseman. They also went out and got Sonny Gray to fill the rotation. This is his first look in a Red Sox uniform come spring training. And finally, they fill the rest of the rotation with another lefty in Ranger Suarez, taken off of the Phillies' hands when they didn't want to re-sign him. This Red Sox team continues to be a shell of itself without Rafael Devers, and there's no coming back for him. They're going to have to go the rest of the way with their core. Was this the worst trade of all time for the Red Sox?